those guys you called out from that offense, they not going to be missed. That Jennings kid you called out, not going to be missed. Oxendine, not going to be missed.
Mr. Campbell
Cordell
said
Thomas,
there's 1,200 players
Oxendine.
in the portal. It's any given day, pick and choose whichever one you want.
No, what they got to have is quality guys coming out, and they need quality defensive linemen to go in that front seven. Because I'm telling you, I watched the game today. FAM is soft in the middle. They're soft in the middle.
What I just read was the relative athletic score for Pro Day. You cannot participate in Pro Day and go back to the team. So if you would like to look for yourself, saying don't put out information that isn't 100% accurate, go to ras.football yourself, type in FAMU and 2024 draft class, and it will pull up all of the young student athletes that participated in Pro Day. If you're participating in Pro Day, that means that you were on the team and that you're no longer on the team, because if you participate in Pro Day, doesn't that mean you're graduating?
Or you could participate in Pro Day to see what your draft evaluation is, as long as you don't hire an agent.
Well, I see none of them kids coming back because they graduated. So,
hey, did Quay Davis get the FAM yet? Or he's coming in the summer?
In the summer.
Okay.
That's another one that's been hopping around like a bunny hop.
Hey, he's gonna fit in well in Tallahassee, though.
Yeah. Yeah, keep his nose clean because he keep getting in trouble.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, Mr. Campbell has to come up here because I guess I'm talking too much shit.
To join the panel.
Yeah, I was talking too much shit. I'm not talking. All I did was read off those. That's the Pro Day. That means you're participating in Pro Day because you want to go to the NFL or the CFL.
I'm telling you now, they're not gonna miss them offensive guys. Them guys you called out offensive, they're not gonna miss them guys. That offense at FAM look good.
Marcus Riley is playing at FAMU next season. Let me know.
Who?
Marcus Riley.
No, he turned pro, didn't he?
That's what I'm saying. I was literally reading.
But I'm gonna tell you something now. I was more impressed with him as a as a kickoff returner. His hands were not sure. I watched him last year. His hands, no, I don't think he's gonna be best. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think I'm telling you, I think that offense is gonna harm. That Maritovich guy, that guy's like a coach on the field. My problem is that front seven is not dominant. You're not gonna win the SWAC without a dominant defense. That FAMU defense right now is not dominant. They got to go get quality interior linemen, and they need to look at some more linebackers.
Mr. Campbell?
First of all, no, I'm not coming to talk to you. I'm going to address this man that went to school off of Exit 81 really quickly. This is the same man that said Jamari Sharif was the 15th best receiver in the SWAC. So anything you say after that, don't nobody else want to hear. Okay, so we're gonna shut this down right now. Because listen, you don't talk for a month. So
yeah,
no. You won't wait. No. A lot of people nothing. We say what you said. So listen. So let me say, I've been down to Grambling. So you can't tell me nothing about Grambling. I know Grambling. Just like you say, you know FAMU. What you need to be worried about is all them people in the portal that ain't coming back to Exit 81. At least some of our players are going to come back. And you talking about we soft in the middle, we this, that. What do you all have? I'm gonna tell you what I did see. I seen Grambling not have a winning record the last 2 years. They're probably not gonna have a winning record this year.
Listen,
what I need you to do.
You didn't have a winning record until Willie Simmons got there.
What I need for you to do is to get in your car and go down to X81. I don't know when the last time you've been, because it seems like it's been a long time, and go look at your team. That's what I need you to do. Because every time you say something about FAMU, you be loud and wrong. Now, I understand you went to Grambling. That's what y'all used to doing, being loud and wrong.
Yeah,
Us for FAMU. So listen. So what I'm gonna tell you, don't be right here talking about FAMU, because you the man that I have heard for the last 3 years talk about FAMU, and all I know is that we beat y'all behind twice, had thick 36 on the field, made her famous, went down there, whooped y'all butt, and then y'all went down there and lost to Bethune. So until y'all beat anybody from Florida, don't say nothing else about FAMU. I need you to do that. I need you to say nothing about FAMU. Because here's what I'm going to tell you guys about this portal. And everybody, every team, all the top end players are going to go see. Because let's be honest, all these players want to play at a higher level. Second of all, nobody's paying Gentle Hunt $300,000 to go to Liberty. That is not how this works. So see, we got to stop saying this stuff because there are people that actually listen to this show that want to listen about football. If y'all want to, if y'all want to do fairy tales, then have a fairy tale show, Timona. But we gonna talk about football. Let's talk about football. All those guys. No. I ain't saying you. No, I'm just saying because we got a lot of fairy tale going on here. General Hunt gonna get 300,000. They got 79,000 people to go to Liberty. What are y'all talking about?
They got all the people online. You don't know about Liberty?
Man, listen. Okay, so now we count. So now we count the online people. So now we count the online people. So that's
look at the enrollment. Hey, pull up. Timona, pull up Liberty's enrollment.
Yeah, pull up and make sure it's the same Liberty that is in Lynchburg, Virginia.
Liberty University. See what the enrollment is.
Yeah, see what it is. So of course, my thing is Anthony Dunn was an all SWAC player. He's got the measurements. Of course, he's going to go look because again, all these kids want to play at a high level. Everybody has lost players like that.
So I'm not they ain't necessarily no high level.
No. Listen. So let me tell you guys, as somebody who has cut checks to stuff like this, and all those players like that don't get money. Okay, so let's be clear. All those players don't get money, especially at the lower level school. This ain't Alabama. This is not Texas. This is not Ohio State where everybody from the top to the bottom of the roster get money. So when you guys say they want checks, what checks are you talking about? So yeah, if you want to get 5, 6
deals, they want NIL deals.
And I'm telling you, and listen to what I'm trying to explain to you. He is not going to get a $300,000 $300,000 NIL deal at Liberty. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So I'm not saying he won't get money, but $300,000, man, come on, man. Y'all got to stop this. And then I'm going to say this again. So General Hunt is a great player, an excellent player. But General Hunt is 6 foot, 300-something pounds, defensive tackle. If Timona go do the roster in the portal and pull up just defensive linemen, it is probably 700 defensive linemen in the portal. You going to tell me we can't get one just as good as General Hunt?
But you got to get him because, hey,
because Isaiah Land left, right? Isaiah Land went. So I like to talk back.
Mr. Timona, what's the enrollment at Liberty?
48,906 undergraduate enrollment.
So that's all the online people.
No, that's undergraduate. I ain't get online.
Yeah, that's gonna because there's not 48,000 people that go to Liberty. You know that will make them like the 4th or 5th biggest school in the country. People on campus.
Oh no, it does say total enrollment 96,709.
Thank you.
That has got to be online. That is not people on the campus.
I said it.
So anyway, I'm not gonna bog down this, but let's talk about football. So you can have that. So if you want to say they're gonna give General Hunt $300,000, let's get back to this. We lost Isaiah Land. Anthony Dunn stepped in, right? Did he not? Did he not? So don't tell me that players at our level cannot come and, like I say, we're recruiting the portal. Y'all acting like we ain't signed nobody in the portal either. Y'all acting like Jack State ain't signed nobody. Y'all acting like Southern. Well, Southern ain't signed nobody, so I ain't gonna say that.
We don't know. Hey, we don't even know what Southern got. We don't know what Southern got.
Yeah, no.
I'm got 4 offensive linemen coming.
They look like poo cheese.
So all I'm saying is that Mr. Ford, y'all don't play FAMU. You play Bethune-Cookman. And I was there when Grambling was at their highest, and Bethune-Cookman came down there and ran y'all down there. So last I checked, y'all are probably like 1-3 against Bethune-Cookman. So you need to be worried about them folks down there in Daytona.
You lost to Bethune-Cookman 9 years in a row. What you talking about?
You're right. And guess what? And guess what? And we ain't lost to them since. You can't say the same.
Yeah, but
when the last time Grambling beat Southern? Oh, silence. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so see how that works? See, that's how it works.
Yeah.
Mr. Ford.
No, Mr. Ford be covered there. Listen, I love Mr. Ford. Mr. Ford got to get this extra 81 check down because he right here talking about FAMU and everybody. But we have Mr. Ford. I tell you what, let's flip it. Tell me what Grambling got. Who have y'all lost in the portal? Who have y'all got? I'll wait.
Listen, we got a coaching staff. I know that.
Oh yeah, okay.
We got
he know more about our players, but he don't know about what Grambling got. Are you the Grambling guy? You got the G.
Yeah, but, hey, listen, we gonna be all right. Grambling gonna be all right. You ain't got to worry about Grambling.
Okay, well I tell you what. Well, I tell you what. This is what I want you to do. Unless you go down to FAMU and see me, don't talk about FAMU no more. Okay, I want you to talk about Grambling because we heard you talk about Grambling in the last 3 years because y'all ain't won that. That's why you ain't talk about Grambling.
I talk about Grambling.
You ain't said nothing about Grambling because y'all ain't won that.
I talk about all black colleges.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you what the people need to hear is you talk about Grambling because you the Grambling guy. Simona and Doc talk about Jackson State. I talk about FAMU. Jay White talk about Alabama.
You ain't gonna limit me now. I'm an HBCU guy.
Well, listen. I'm not gonna limit you, but what I will limit you to do is talk about stuff that you don't know what you're talking about. Like you talk about Sheree with the 15th best wide receiver.
Wait a minute, that's your opinion.
Wait, what my opinion? Wait. No.
That's your opinion. That's not a fact.
No. You said he was the 15th best receiver. I'm using apparently people from the SWAC. Apparently the people from the SWAC preseason and postseason thought he was better than that. That ain't my opinion.
No, that's your opinion.
No, your opinion was that he was the 15th. That was your opinion was the 15th that he's the 15th best wide receiver. That was the opinion. Right? That was the opinion. Because the awards, the accolades.
That's your opinion.
No, I said no. I said about FAMU. I'm talking about, and I said Sheree. I'm using that as an example. What I'm saying is, I want you to talk about Grambling. So we're up here. Let's talk about Grambling. Tell us about Grambling.
Talk about Miles Crawley.
Yeah, talk about Grambling. I hear about the G.
Yeah.
We the only people that's having real big movement in the transfer portal for real though is FAMU.
Is who?
FAMU. They're the only one that's got like mass exodus of players prior to their spring game. That's why everybody.
Well, like I told you today, they better get that front seven straight because they soft in the middle. I saw that today looking at that spring game. That's a fact. They soft in the middle.
And that could be just the ones in the two.
You do know that we have 4 starting offensive linemen coming back, right?
I'm not talking about. See, you're not listening. I said I'm talking about defense. I've already said. I think that.
No. But when you say it's tough, who do they go against though?
I'm talking about the defensive line.
Okay, so who do they go against? No. So I'm asking you a question. Who do they go against? For them to be soft. Exactly. So they played the starters that we have 4. And 3 of those guys were all conference.
Listen, you're not listening. I'm telling you that FAMU's defensive line is soft in the middle.
Okay.
Soft in the middle.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna tell you this. Mark this day down, and we'll be back and stuff like that. And all I know is I want to know what Grambling's record is going to be. I tell you what, I'm gonna give you the line of demarcation. I'm gonna come back here the 21st. Tomorrow, usually do a show like on a Tuesday, so we play Jack State on the 19th. So the 20th, 21st, on the 22nd, tomorrow I'll probably do a show. Maybe even that night or whatever. I'm going to come back here.
Definitely doing a show that night if we whoop y'all ass.
Okay, well, yeah, however. But I'm going to come back and I'm going to see what Grambling's record is versus FAMU's record. And we're going to see how soft we are back then. That's all I'm going to say.
You better get Don and
listen, back. Well, I'm going to tell you what you need to do. You need to be trying to get anybody down to Grambling. Well, we're going to get players at FAMU.
You ain't got to worry about Grambling. We're going to be all right.
Well, let me tell you something. Here's what I do know. If somebody sees Grambling and FAMU next to each other, they're not going to even know what the G say because they ain't going to get past the F. So I'm just telling you that right now. So you ain't got to worry about that. We're going to be fine.
That's your opinion. Once again, that's your opinion.
Okay, well, hey, man, listen.
That's your opinion.
Hey, listen. All I know is Jack State has won the SWAC when we've been here, and we won the SWAC. And all I know is Southern has been in that SWAC championship and Prairie View. And the one team that's supposed to be one of the Blue Bloods ain't, and that's y'all.
We listen. If you forgotten, the first SWAC team to win the Celebration Bowl was Grambling.
Yeah, and guess who? Guess who the second? And guess who the second was? You forgotten that? Guess who the second was?
I know FAMU, but just remember, Grambling got a Celebration Bowl.
Yeah, no, I got it. No, well, like I say, as they say, what have you done for me lately? All I know is that I'll see you, but I'm just saying you've been doing a lot of this talk about FAMU, and I need you to be focused on Exit 81. Now I know it's tough when you get off that exit.
Like I told you before, you can't limit me now.
No, I'm not limiting you. Nobody's limiting you. No, what you can't. No, it's not a limit. No, it's about a correction. Yeah, that's what you had to be corrected because you've been doing a little bit too much. You've been doing a little bit too much, Mr. Ford, about FAMU. You've been doing a little bit too much.
No.
So Mr. Campbell, Mr. Ford been sticking up for FAMU actually. Well,
listen.
I got folks texting me. I'm on dates.
Go on back over there with that boy on that other channel over there. That's what you do. Y'all want to be the final word on everything, but it ain't happening. No. I'm gonna use what you just said. Don't limit me.
Mr. Campbell is
hold on, Mr. Ford. Don't limit me. You'll see what I do is so I can be on this channel because I sponsor this channel. So I can be like you say, I could be anywhere. Just like you just said, I can be anywhere.
I just speak about all HBCU.
Well, no, I'm just making sure that when I just hear that you talking about what FAMU's going to be, and I never hear what you say what Grambling's going to be.
You better get some defensive linemen.
Well, listen, we'll be fine.
You better get some defensive linemen.
We will be fine.
Yeah, you better get some defensive linemen.
When I tell you what, when those recruiting rankings come out, when it's all said and done, I guarantee you FAMU will be ahead of Grambling again.
We'll see.
Again, like we've been the last 4 years. Again.
We'll see.
Okay, all right. Just let you know. I'm gonna let it go.
I told you, you've forgotten from 2003 after Billy Joe resigned until Willie Simmons showed up in Tallahassee. Y'all had losing season. You had
I do know that.
Wait. You had 1 or 2 winning seasons, maybe under Joe Taylor.
I know all of that. I know all that. And guess what? And I still was talking about FAMU, and I wasn't talking about nobody else's school because I knew what FAMU was gonna do.
Well, I told you I'm HBCU. I'm HBCU.
Well, so am I. And anytime, just like you, let me tell you something. And so am I. Because anytime, any place, I can talk it right with you from the start to the finish. And not only that, I had kids that went to all these schools. So I can talk it too. So I'm just letting it's fine. So Mr. Ford, I'm just saying, just remember when y'all, I need to see Grambling in that SWAC championship game. Anything less.
Hey, you got to worry about Grambling. You got to worry about Grambling. We'll be all right.
Okay.
We'll be all right.
All I know is that we've only lost 2 SWAC games and we've been in. That's the Jack State. Damn sure ain't been to Grambling. That's all I do know.
Yeah.
Because we've been in SWAC. That's why we worried about that October 19th game. Because we know who we got to beat. Ain't worried about Grambling. We ain't worried about y'all. We know who we got to beat. Just like didn't I come on here last year and tell y'all who we had to beat?
Yeah, he said we ain't worried about nobody but Jackson State.
We ain't worried about nobody but Jackson State.
I'm worried about beating Jackson State and going in the Celebration Bowl.
And I'm gonna say it again. I said it early then. I'm gonna say it early now. We know who we got to beat. October 19th. We know what we got to do, and that's respect to Jackson State. Ain't worried about the rest of y'all jokers. So, like I said,
somebody snitched on us over
here. Man, I'm sitting up here eating. I was out of town. Mr. Ford want to know where you at? Where Mr. Campbell at? I'm like, man, I'm out of town. Mr. Ford was at the spring game with Alabama State doing. It wasn't him and Johnny Cole supposed to be watching the game. Supposed to be watching the game.
What you and Johnny Cole there?
Yeah, we were. You did, and we did an excellent job. And I'm gonna answer your question now.
Lord. Don't be vain now.
I can listen. I went to FAMU. I can. Now listen. I'm from. It's 2 things. It's 2 things you're gonna know. I'm from Jackson. I went to FAMU. I can shoot it all that. If nobody else blow your horn, nobody else will. So ain't no worry about that.
Don't blow your own horn now.
Mr. Ford, we ain't worried about that.
Don't blow your own horn.
So I'm gonna answer your question. So we went down there to Alabama State. What was interesting? They did not, to me, do a traditional spring game. Okay. So it was hard for me, and Coach Cole will even talk about this because he actually coached. It was hard to just evaluate. Now, what I will say is 2 things which I think a lot of people say. Andrew Body looked good. I mean, from a physical standpoint and throwing the football. He looked really good. That kid is bigger. Because I saw him last summer, and he's easily put 15 to 20 pounds on. 100%. So I think, again, if he stays healthy, they got something. And again, and you know what the funny thing about with Alabama State? They got 2 games that they know the circle. They got to play FAMU, they got to play Jackson State. But here's the thing, that Jackson State and FAMU both answered the call. When the pressure was on, Jackson State answered for 2 years. When the pressure was on us last year, we answered. So the question is, now are you going to be able to handle all the pressure that people are going to put on you by, quote unquote, maybe being the preseason on winner of the East? That's a lot of pressure. So that means you got to win week in, week out, and you got to have people like Dr. Timona talking about how good you may or may not be. That's what's going to happen. And these kids watch this. They listen to these shows. They hear it. So, yeah. So that's the thing about it with Alabama State. I think they're going to be really good. But I think also, too, again, the problem is they're transitioning a lot of players. So, again, Jackson State had a seasoned team. We had a seasoned team. Those guys had been together. So you can block out outside noise when you've been together. They're trying to put this stuff together on the fly. And he changed the whole offensive staff, which I interviewed Coach Robinson. So, again, I asked him about that change. He said, yeah, it's things that we got to learn and learn each other. So that's going to be very important. So, yeah, I don't worry about that. So, Mr. Ford, I love you. I just tease with you. I just mess with you because you've been wearing us out, man. You've been wearing us out.
You saw up in the middle. What I saw today.
I'm Mr. Ford. I love you. Like I say, you've been wearing us out. So I just come and mess with you and stuff like that. And like I say, I'm not worried. And like I say, you know our motto is we brag different. That ain't gonna never stop. So that's how we do it. That's how we do it. So, Timon, I appreciate you letting me come on. I'm going to let y'all have y'all show back. Good to see you, looking amazing as always. And there you go.